Do you like potato salad? If so, you're going to like my recipe. Actually, it's my mother's recipe. And before that, it was my grandmother's recipe. It's, yeah, quite tasty. So if you want to learn how to make it, come on, I'm going to show you. Okay, first and foremost, yeah, you're going to need some potatoes. The Idaho potatoes. That's the brown potatoes. You're also going to need some eggs, about 5 of them. You're also going to need some celery. You're going to need some onion, and of course a knife to chop it up with. Your ingredients will include mustard, yellow, some mayonnaise, some paprika, some pepper, some salt, and this is the secret ingredient. That's right, a little bit of apple cider vinegar. You're also going to need a really big bowl to mix it all up in, so get that. This part I already did. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to cut up 8 potatoes in half. See, with the skin still attached. And then you're also going to add 6 eggs and just let them boil in the same pot together. While the eggs and potatoes are boiling, go ahead and rinse out that big old bowl and get it ready to start adding a bunch of stuff to it. After you rinse out that bowl, go ahead and first grab some mustard. You just squirt it in there. That's right. Don't be shy. Add about 1/4 cup of mustard. Okay, grab your mayonnaise. Grab a big old spoon and just go for it. About 1/2 cup. That looks good. Grab the apple cider vinegar and add about 2 capfuls. 1, 2. Add some pepper, add some salt, add some paprika. Okay, rinse off that onion and get ready to chop it up. I always rinse off anything I plan on eating. Right, you have to. Just don't know who's been touching it, where it's been laying, you know. If you're going to consume it, take some precautions and wash it off first. Cut about 1/4 of the onion. Peel off that outer layer, of course. Always peel that off. And just chop it up in pretty small little chunks because it is for the potato salad. So, smaller chunks is a little easier for people to consume. Now, since I'm only making a small potato salad today, I'm only using actually half of that 1/4 onion that I sliced up. After you get the onion chopped up, go ahead and dump that in there. Go ahead and grab the celery. It's time to chop it up. You're going to need about 2 of them. Of course, rinse them off and make sure they're good and clean. And go ahead and cut off the bottoms as well as the tops. I usually go about 1/2 inch past that, so, you know, just the good stuff. And just like you did with the onion, go ahead and chop it up into little tiny chunks. You know, not micro mini, but small enough that they're easy to eat. Just like you did the onions, go ahead and dump that in the bowl. The potato and eggs are almost done, so go ahead and clean up your sink and get it ready. Rinse it out and get rid of the celery stalks and, of course, put in that stopper. I do find that if you clean as you go, it just makes it so much easier. Okay, while you're waiting for the potatoes and eggs, come back to the bowl that you just threw everything in and blend it all together. That's right. Blend it now. See, it's turning bright yellow. And you should be able to smell that vinegar. And now when you get ready to add the potatoes and the eggs, you know, the sauce is already blended pretty good. Go ahead and test the potatoes with the knife. There you go. See? Yeah, they're ready. And rule of thumb, if the potatoes are done, the eggs are done. So go ahead and turn that flame off. Go ahead and turn on the cold water. Grab that pot of eggs and potatoes. And now you're going to run the pot of eggs and potatoes under cold water for a few minutes, okay? And then let them sit for a few more minutes. Basically, you want the eggs and the potatoes to be cooled off enough that you can handle touching them. Okay, the potatoes have been sitting here for a while. Your potato salad mixture is ready. You're going to take the potato, the knife, and just basically peel away the skin. Now, if you don't get it all, that's okay. But you want to get the majority of it, you know? And then just drop it in there. That's right, that's simple. Again, take your knife, just go around the potato. The skin will come off pretty easily. If you don't get it all, no worries. And do that with all the potatoes. You know, it's so simple. It really is. See? Keep in mind when you're doing this that, yes, the potatoes are pretty soft and they're kind of warm still, so they're going to break up on their own. You don't necessarily have to break them up at this point. Just go ahead and, with the knife, cut them in fours a little bit, but, you know, it goes pretty easy. I mean, some of it, you know, the skin can just peel off all by itself. But I say have the knife ready to go. Just to make it a little easier, a little quicker. All right, down to the last potato. And then, of course, after I'm done with the potatoes, I'm going to do the same thing with the eggs. Only it's a little different because I'm not peeling the eggs with a knife. Okay. See? Right now, there's the potato, and it's sitting in the mixture of the mustard and the mayonnaise and the pepper and the salt and the paprika and the onions and the celery. Okay. Now some fun. Once you're done slicing up the potatoes, go ahead and crack those eggs. That's right. I say turn on the water just a little bit. Makes, to me, peeling an egg a little easier. Maybe not to you, but to me it does. And then grab your knife. Make sure all the shell is off that egg. Because nobody wants to bite into a potato salad with eggshells. Then just go ahead and slice it up in there. And yes, the egg is still kind of warm, so be aware. Again, grab your egg, crack it, peel it, make sure all the shell is rinsed off, and then go ahead and slice it in there. Big chunks, little chunks, it don't matter. It's potato salad. Grab the egg, crack it, peel it, and like I said, if you peel it under the water, it seems to make it just a little easier. Make sure all the shell is off. Wiggle it. And just slice it up in there. Alright, last egg. That's right, it's almost potato salad. Woohoo! I'm kind of hungry right now too, I'll tell you. Again, make sure there's no shell on that egg before you slice it up. All right, time to blend it all together now. Grab your spoon. Now, technically, I would actually use my hands because that's how my mom taught me. But for the sake of this video, I'll go ahead and just use a spoon. Yeah, it's potato salad. Get ready to take a taste test, you're darn right. Can you smell that? Oh, too bad. I can. Oh, I forgot to tell you, grab the dish you plan on serving it in, because the dish, you don't want to serve it in the dish you've been mixing it up in. You want to make it look pretty. Okay. All right, after the potato salad is all blended, go ahead and transfer it to a different bowl. The bowl you're going to actually be serving it in to your guest or your family or whoever. You know, it just You don't need this big of a bowl. And, you know, it just looks like a lot more when you put it in a smaller bowl. And you can garnish the top of it with a little bit of paprika and make it look a little prettier. And the best part, yeah, the taste test. That's the potato salad. Yeah. Okay, now that you've already transferred the potato salad, go ahead and grab your paprika and just sprinkle a little on the top. It just looks a little prettier. Technically, you can serve the potato salad as it is right now while it's still a little on the warm side, but if you want to get a little cooler before you serve it, grab a little container and cover it up. Go ahead and scoop me up a little bit right now because I do like potato salad while it's still a little warm. Basically, the potato salad is ready to eat when you are, but because it does have mayonnaise in it and eggs, you definitely want to put it in the refrigerator. All right. Yeah, I like eating the potato salad when it's freshly made, but if you're not going to eat it as soon as it's made, make sure you put it in the refrigerator until you're ready to eat it. Now, this is my grandmother's recipe, which became my mother's recipe, which is now my recipe. And I do believe it's quite tasty. So, you know, I think you should try it. Make sure you remember to add the vinegar. That is the secret ingredient, 2 capfuls. You know, start off making a small batch. If you like it, then you can make a bigger batch. But, you know, it's good. And it's perfect for any get-together you go to, you know, and everybody seems to like it. So, I think if you make it, you're going to like it. And you're probably going to want to make more. Yeah, it's good. Let me know if you try this recipe. Bye.